Hey, buenos dias, ¿qué pasó, amigos? John's Moto Garage. As always, welcome back to the channel. Now, today we're doing something a little bit different. If you know John's Moto Garage, then you know that I love to buy and sell different motorcycles, and part of that is transporting bikes. So if you've been on the channel for a while, you've seen I've got the big boy ramps, 10-foot ramps that allow me to load a motorcycle up into a truck. I ended up selling my truck a while back, and then I got a Black Widow ramp, which allows you to actually tow the bike on your trailer hitch, front or back. And then of course you got your more traditional methods using a trailer, and there's pros and cons to all of these. Well, what would you say if I told you that you could tow a motorcycle using the contents within this little box here? Now I know what a lot of you guys are thinking, dude, you're delusional, bro. There's no way that with just that little box, you're gonna be able to tow a huge motorcycle such as this DRZ right here. Well, today we're gonna put this method to the test. We're gonna give it a shot. Big shout out to Moto US. I'll put a link below to their info. They hit me up, they sent me out this product that they have, and today we're gonna test it out, see what it's all about basically. So let's get everything out. I'll show you a first look at it, and then we'll go from there, go over some of the details, some of the specifics. All right, so first thing first, let's go ahead and get everything ready to go and set up. And if you're anything like me and you're kind of lazy, this is the best way to go about doing it. Bam, perfect. And again, I'll go over what this product is, what are some of the pros and cons to it, ease of setup. This is my first time ever laying eyes on it, and it'll be my first time setting it up. We'll go over everything that you need, and then of course we'll just put it to the test initially. So let's get it going. So it comes in this box, and if you're anything like me, I'm totally a skeptic, right? I thought there's no way something in a box this small will be able to tow my Moto. Oh, there we go. Now as I'm unloading the Moto here, I'll talk a little bit about what it is and how it came in my possession and why I thought it'd be worth doing a review here on John's Moto Garage. One of the rad things is it comes with everything you need aside from just a few basic tools. Now this is not going to be a how-to. Moto has an awesome video on their website breaking down all the ins and outs of the install. It's like a 5-minute short video. One of the cool things about these is, like I said, it's made by a motorcycle enthusiast for motorcycle enthusiasts. I checked out the dude's website, and he actually has a Ninja ZX636, and when I spoke with, I believe, his wife on the phone regarding the product, that's really what sold me on saying, yeah, let's go ahead and test it out. Is he is a moto enthusiast himself. So that's what resonated with me. I said, you know what? That's something I can get behind and check out. So one thing that you do want to be aware of is when you order it, they make this based on the size of your tires. Now these can be swapped out, so you would be able to purchase. So say you have 2 or 3 motorcycles, you could get the different fitments for your different bikes and change those out if you wanted to do it that way. Now here's the awesome thing. 2 parts, relatively lightweight, and then it comes with everything you need. So you're gonna get your hitch safety straps, the ratchets. These are going to be for the tie downs on the handlebars, reflective flags, handlebar ratchets. This is your lock bolt with 2 washers and lock nut, the hitch safety strap quick link, and again the 15th inch socket. So all you're going to need is your adjustable wrench here, a 9/16 inch socket, and 3/8 inch drive. There we go, 9/16 inch socket. So I think that's it. I think we've got everything. Let's go ahead and start with the actual setup. And I'm just gonna go one step at a time. So first thing first is gonna be attach the lift housing to the 2-inch receiver on your vehicle and insert your hitch pin. So that's this piece here. This is the hitch housing. And again, the pin is not included. This guy here. So go ahead and insert this. easy enough. One thing I will note, here you notice it says 300-pound load limit. Speaking with the owners over at Moto, they said this is actually based on the limit of your tongue weight on the vehicle. Now, verify this with them. However, I believe she said up to 700 pounds is the limit for the apparatus itself. But again, based on the tongue weight limit of your vehicle, that's going to vary. This one here has a 1,000-pound load limit. So basically we're going to take this and install it. So you unscrew that piece there. Now, I forgot to record the first time I did this, so I have done this once already. And I did notice that I had to shimmy it around a little bit the first time to get it to go all the way into place. You see that? So move it side to side a little bit and it should fall all the way down to where it's flush. Bada bing, bada bang. Should still pivot for you there. Perfect. So step 4 is lowering the wheel cradle to the ground. Again, that's your 15/16, and you're going counterclockwise. Now, I obviously recommend check out Moto's website, check out their videos, and you can get all the specifics. But again, something that's rad about this, it's built and manufactured here in the US. It's a small startup, and it's built by Moto enthusiasts for Moto enthusiasts. Now this van is on a 6-inch lift, so I don't know what the restrictions are there, but we'll see. I think we'll be able to pull it off though. That shouldn't be too big a lift to hop up onto, and so we'll go from there. All right, so the next step, we're just gonna remove these. Easy enough. All right, so the next step is gonna be actually getting the bike and rolling it up into the wheel cradle. And the idea with this is you can load it up single-handedly. So as you can see, again, just simply backing it up to a curb if you do have a lifted vehicle. So again, now we can loosen this all the way down. Go much easier. But as you can see, the bike's sitting on its own. I was able to easily roll it right up into the wheel cradle. Next step, of course, is going to be tightening these down. All right, so next thing you want to do is just go in front of the motorcycle and make sure it looks like it's lined up straight, which it looks like it does. Now we will go ahead and tighten these down securely set up in there. So next thing we're going to do is go ahead and now raise this, lift this up off the ground. Now it says a minimum height of 8 inches. So next step will be inserting the lock bolt, one washer on either side. We're just going to lower this slightly until it's properly resting on that lock bolt. The next step is going to be the handlebars, tying the handlebar straps down. Go ahead and do the other side. Safety first. Bam, bada bing, bada bang. Finally, we're going to attach the hitch safety strap. Just goes through the wheel into here, and that attaches to the hitch. This is going to be making a final check of all the connections, so hitch pin. So that's just the fun part. Now we get to take this thing for a test ride and see how it handles. All right, sorry guys, I had to get out of the heat, way too hot out there, but these are my concluding thoughts, my initial impressions on the Moto apparatus, having used it, and also highlighting some of the features on it. So first of all, why Moto? What is it? What's the whole point of that? Straight off of their website. So why get a Moto system? It's a rear wheel towing, so it eliminates stress on your bike, safer for your drive shaft on the Moto. The hitch pivot has 150 degrees, so it eliminates bike leaning during turns, keeps it upright. It's been highway tested. They report that it's safe for highway towing and long distances. One person loading, I can attest to that. I was able to load it up, one person, easy peasy. One of the biggest, perhaps the key thing about Moto that's pretty rad is lightweight and easy to store and easy to tow around. So unlike the Black Widow hitch carrier that I had, which weighs like, I don't know, 400 pounds, something outrageous like that. Obviously it's not really that heavy. Or even big boy ramps, so you got these big ramps that you have to tow around. That works great for a truck. But this thing, 2 easy pieces, you load them up, you can store them, it's all easy peasy. So that is a big thing. I'll admit, I'm a skeptic. When they first reached out to me and told me what it is they had, I thought, I don't know if that's really something I could see myself using. However, after seeing it firsthand, it's super easy to set up, super easy to use. You just got this super easy to store tow hitch. So just like everything, I do think there's a time and a place for that type of a hitch. I could definitely see the value in that type of a product. And I think that speaks volumes about the fact that it was actually developed, designed by a motorcycle enthusiast, by somebody who actually rides. So they've been there, they've done that, they can see the value and they can see the usefulness for that type of an apparatus. So huge shout out to Moto for sending it out. Big thank you. Again, this isn't a paid advertisement. This isn't a necessarily plug. They sent the product out for me to test it, give them a candid review on it, and to share it with you guys. So link below to their website, check it out. You can do more research, hit them up with any questions. If you dig the content, like and subscribe. I'm gonna jump on, I'm gonna take the van around the neighborhood, see how it feels, see if we run into any issues. I'll see if I can get some shots of the Moto in action, but also check out their website. You can see it on there as well. Hit me up if you guys have any questions, like, subscribe. If you dig the content, you can hit me on Instagram at John's Moto Garage. And as always, we'll see you guys on the next one. Adios, nos vemos. Shout out to the patrons. Thank you guys. I do not know what it's like backing one of these up. And because I don't have anybody else back here watching me, I'm not gonna mess around with it. So we're just gonna go ahead and unload it right here. Wow, easy peasy.